New spin in cooking with Cobby. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy my videos. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks. Hi everybody, this is Cobby. We're gonna make that special sauce I love to make. Small kind of whipped up recipe of a sauce, and I know so many people will probably think, what? Yeah, but I'm gonna show you that special sauce. And the first thing I'm gonna do is walk you through the ingredients, what I make it out of. First thing you need is this is about 6 cups. This will hold 6 cups. That should hold everything we need to make the special sauce. And it's good for chips. It's good for dip. It's good to put on sandwiches. It's good. Mainly I make it for the pizza that I make in my air fryer. And I put the sauce on there and I use it for my pizza sauce. Okay, so let's get at it and I'll show you. Better grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen so you can write down the ingredients, okay? You will need these ingredients to make the special sauce. Because I'm not gonna have it written down on here, I'm just gonna show you each thing and you can write it down and make it if you like. If not, that's okay too. Alright, so we're gonna start mixing this up right now. And we also put onions in it. We'll put 1 cup of onions and 1 cup of black olives, and we're going to mix it all up together. And this is the base. I base started with this right here. Okay, that's 16 ounce of this. So first we'll open that up. Oh yeah, and put the whole thing in there. Okay, I'm going to readjust the camera down so you can get a better look at what I'm doing here. So we'll get all this stuff out of the way here. Got a little more in here. Used all that, the whole can. Oh, a little bit on. That's what the chef gets to do. Okay. 2 tablespoons of this stuff. You know, pretty good sized ones. Just flop it right in there. We'll put the lid back on that. Let's see. Alright. Get the mayonnaise in there. Take it all off there. Now for the dressing. I'm just going to use this is a brand new bottle. I haven't opened it yet. What is it? Capoli or Chipotle? Chipotle. Okay. Anyhow, I don't say that quite right, but you can look and see the name. This is a tablespoon, which is 2 teaspoons of it. That goes in there next. That's all we're going to put of that in there. And then we're going to 1 cup of onions. Very good, huh? And the next one's going to be the green chili. This is, I said 1 cup, but this is only ½ a cup. Take that back. It's not a full cup. I didn't put a full cup, just ½ a cup. Because you want it kind of thick, you don't want it real runny or anything, so it'll thicken up some after we're all done. And then our black olives. That's actually 1 cup. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. And let me see, what we're going to do after that. We'll put our tomato sauce in next. 1 cup of tomato sauce. Kind of a big difference between that and the black olives, isn't it? That's because they're all chopped up before they're chopped up. And then 1 cup of the cheese is going in there. Okay. We got all of our ingredients in there now. Move this stuff out of the way. Don't need any of this stuff. Oh, we got one more thing we got to put in there. Two more things yet. We're just about done, not quite. I said 2 teaspoons, but you can say it's just a teaspoon. You want to put the end of this. This is a tablespoon. I'm putting a little extra. You might not like that, but this helps a lot. And then it's the garlic, and I said 2 teaspoons of the garlic, which again I'm just using a tablespoon here. So I hope you write all this down, because I'm not writing it down. I'm just doing it on the video. Pretty much it. 1 tablespoon, a little bit more. Garlic's always good. Okay, we'll put the lid back on the garlic. We're done with that. Next thing is stir this puppy up. I like to get every bit of it off of here. I don't like to waste any of it. Stick it over there in the tomato sauce a little bit. Helps get all that stuff off of there. Let's take a spatula. And you want to make sure you stir it up really well, because I'm going to get the mayonnaise and everything mixed in there really well. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Now I'm going to have to clean up the floor. That's a bad guy. Don't have the doggies out here. They're alright. The doggies already went to bed. Anyhow, we're going to mix this all up. You want to mix it up really well. It should turn a lighter color once you mix it up. It won't be so dark. You could put more cheese in it if you like, but don't really need it. You can add more cheese on whatever you're eating afterwards. But 1 cup's a pretty good amount of cheese to put in it for this batch. And it fills this up. This actually holds 6 cups. So altogether, when you're all done, it's about 5 cups. And mix it up really well. It smells really good. Just keep mixing it up thoroughly. After we get it all mixed up, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the microwave and cook it for 5 minutes. And after that, go ahead and put it in the fridge. We're going to let that set overnight in the fridge, about 12 hours when we get ready to use it again. And I will make the pizza tomorrow. Alright, it's been 12 hours and the sauce has been sitting in the fridge and it's all done. So let's open that up and we're going to see what that sauce looks like now. It's like right here, the special sauce. Check it out. Looks like somebody already ate some this morning. Anyhow, somebody ate some chips. Uh-oh, couldn't be me. Yeah, well anyhow, got the sauce here. We're gonna make the mini pizzas. First we're gonna prep the bread and stuff for pizza. So the first thing we're gonna do is, let me get another spoon here because I don't want to contaminate my coconut oil. See, sometimes when you leave the coconut oil out, depending on the temperature of your house and stuff, it'll already be liquefied and stuff. So you can go ahead and just pour it, you know. But it's kind of solid today, so we're going to take it. It's a little cooler in the house, so it's not liquefied. I use 2 teaspoons of the oil. Don't really need that much. Anything left over, I'll just pour it back in with the rest of it. Anyhow, this is what we're going to do for today. I'm going to run over and stick it in the microwave and melt it. then I just went over the microwave and melted it down so it's nice liquid right now. Okay. Always have a terrible time with this bread name because today I'm not making a 9-inch pizza. I'm making a mini pizza, so I'm going to use ciabatta bread, or however you pronounce it. Anyhow, I'm not too good at pronouncing stuff. Okay, on this bread, I also use it for my roast beef sandwich I make, which I'll be making that shortly too. But what I do is I take the halves and split the bread, because one side of the bread, you know, when you get it, the top side pops up a lot like this, okay? So when I make a mini pizza, guess what? I don't use the top part. I just use the bottom sides because they're nice and thin like this, okay? Now I'm going to readjust the camera so you can see what actually I'm going to do with the bread and prepare it and stuff for the air fryer, and put special sauce on it, the other ingredients, and we'll put it in the air fryer and we'll see what kind of pizza we get. Mini pizza. All right, here we go. We got the bread. Okay, we're gonna take the bread, and of course we got our coconut oil right here. And we're gonna take the coconut oil and we're gonna coat the bread. I love using these little brushes because it helps a lot. And when you melt the coconut oil, just stick it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. That's all you have to do. And we're gonna put this all over the bread. Oh yeah, it looks really good. This coconut oil really does the trick, I'm telling you. It's the only kind of oil I use to cook with anymore. I will not use any other oil. Put it on both sides of the bread. And don't, put a lot on the top, but don't soak it, but just make sure you cover the bread really well. Get down in all those little pockets and stuff. Make sure you get some oil on it. Nice thin layer of oil. And then do the same on the back. After we do this too, I'm going to actually put some in the pan too. Make sure you get the edges too. Cover all your bread with the oil. Get it really good. Then we'll cover the whole pan with oil, just a light coating. Up on the sides too, because the bread will touch, it's going to touch the sides a little bit. A little hard time speaking there. Make sure you coat the whole pan though. The brush does the perfect amount of oil on the pan and the bread, okay? It's like the perfect way to do it. They're a little bit big, but we're going to make this work anyhow. Okay, next thing is we're moving over to the special sauce that we made. In the first part of the video, you see me making special sauce, and this is what really makes the taste good. We're going to take bread and we're going to put the special sauce on there. Just load it up, don't be afraid. It's okay if it runs over a little bit too. And move that around. Now when you put the thing on, when you put the special sauce on, it's cold, so you're going to see the bread kind of harden up from the coconut oil. Because it's going to turn it back into a solid form. Until it gets cooked anyhow. Then we're going to do the next one. Pretty much do the same thing. Okay, we got those two done. They don't quite fit in the pan, huh? But you can kind of jiggle them down in there, get them. It's okay if they're not touching the bottom because they're going to shrink a little bit. Smash them a little bit. Get them in the pan as best possible. Don't have to be perfect because, like I said, they'll shrink down. Next thing I'm going to do is put my mushrooms on top. Of course, I got to have my mushrooms. Remember, these are just like 2 little minis. But I usually use the pizza dough, will fit right in the bottom of it. I think it's 7-inch pizza dough or 8-inch or something like that you can buy. You can buy it at Walmart and stuff. But today I'm using the bread, and the bread makes a very good crust for the pizza, I tell you. Makes it taste good. Okay, I got my mushrooms on there. Rinse your hands off. Next thing I'm gonna get is put some pepperoni on there. Gotta have the pepperoni, right? I'll put 1 layer of pepperoni. Well, 3 pieces is probably big enough. Then I'm gonna show you a little something else I'll do. Because it'll be a total of 6 pieces of pepperoni on each one. The next thing is the cheese of your liking. So put that cheese on there. Don't worry if some fall in the pan. That's part of cooking, you know. Can't save it all. Alright. I like the cheese, so I put quite a bit of cheese on there. And then, on top of the cheese, I'm gonna put 3 more pepperoni slices. That's a total of 6 slices on each pizza, okay? Just like that. I think I'll sneak one of these in my mouth. Then I also like to put just a few more mushrooms right on the very top. Spread them out a little bit. That big boy. Alright, now we'll get all this other stuff out of the way. Yes sirree, we're just about ready to put her in the oven. We got the stir fryer right behind me. Power air fryer, I mean, it's not a stir fry, it's the power air fryer. That was a good one. And got the rack that goes in there, it's already in there. So I'll put it down to like the second one on the bottom. And we're gonna put those in there because those are gonna be good, I'm telling you. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set it. You got a pizza setting on it, so I just go with the pizza setting. And it's right here. It's 360 for the pizza, but I'm going to drop the time down just a little bit to 12 minutes instead. We're going to let that cook at 12 minutes. We're going to let that cook at 12 minutes. And we'll come back. We'll come back with the video. We're going to come back with the video and we're going to taste those puppies, and those are going to be some good tasting mini pizza by Cobby with the special sauce. Don't forget, you got to make the special sauce. That's the kicker right there. It'll make those pizzas taste great. So we'll be back in a little bit. Finish this off. Alright, with the little TV magic, we're back and she's all done cooking and stuff, and we're going to pull her out of the air fryer. Wait till you see what these mini pizzas look like. Woo! They look good, I'll tell you. Fried mini pizza. Listen to that. You can hear them hissing still. Listen to that. Ooh, baby, check it out. Don't those look good? Now we'll put them on the plate. Get that glove off of there. Oh yeah, they're hot. You might not want to do this, but there's one. Let's get the other one out of there. Whew, a little bit hot. There's two. There you have it. The Cobby mini pizza with Cobby specialty sauce. Boy, these things are great. You gotta try these. And you gotta try the sauce. You really gotta try the sauce. Because that's what makes them great, okay? The sauce really makes them great. I know I keep looking at the monitor every once in a while. I'm trying to ignore it. But I can hardly wait to dig in. So make sure you try out my recipe for the special sauce and the miniature pizzas. Man, they're good. And once again, we're right about each little mini pizza is about 7 ounces, so that's about all you get. But I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna eat both of them today. Check them out. You'll love them. Until next time, keep watching my station and subscribe for more cooking stuff. But I'm gonna have a lot of other videos too, like gold panning, all kinds of stuff. Whatever I do in life, I make videos of that I think will be interesting. I'll make them. But whew, I gotta start eating these. Thanks for watching. God bless, and see you next time. This is Cobby out.